This is Tech 101, your essential guide to understanding the technologies shaping our world, translating complex innovation into a practical knowledge you can use with confidence. And partner, how are you?
Doing good. Wow, I can't believe another week. Wow,
Another
it's going by
week,
so
another great
fast.
episode on Tech 101 as well AI 101. Oh, partner, you forgot to promote our currency 101 and current events 101.
Did I do that on the last one? I think I did.
You did?
The
Oh,
last one
okay. So I
is, I
missed
think
that
so.
one. We have
That's okay.
currency
Current events.
current events 101 every Saturday, people.
Saturday. Right.
Hmm.
Correct.
We talk
Yes.
about anything under the sun.
Right.
What's happening around the world?
So it could include elements from Tech 101 or AI 101, but it's a mixture, right, of current events.
Mm,
Yes, I love
it's
that.
a mixture. But
Yes.
today, partner, what will be our topic?
Today we're going to talk about social media, the algorithm era. Ooh, that's interesting. So I think today social media isn't just about showing you what's happening, it's showing what keeps you scrolling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Scrolling and scrolling.
right.
And social media refers to the period which social media platforms are rely heavy on algorithms. Just like
Yes,
AI, they need algorithms, right?
right. And they
To
use it for marketing too, I think. There's ads that'll be personalized for you. That's marketing, right? So it's
Mhm.
not just about the social aspect, it's about how these companies are utilizing it for marketing as well. It's changed a lot from where it used to just be, oh, I'm going to talk to my friend from high school and catch up with them, to now
Yes,
it's become so much more sophisticated. And yeah,
modernize.
it's interesting. Yeah, it's funny. I had a student in my last class, and they have to do an instructional solution. They have to pick something that they feel like they can do a training solution for, or something like that. So he did his, actually, it's kind of interesting. He did his on using X, the what used to be Twitter, right? And
Yes.
how people have how they can do a better job of getting those clicks with their social media posts on X. So it's very
Uh-huh.
interesting. I was like, oh, I wouldn't even thought of doing that. But yeah, he said a lot of people just they post things out there, whether it's for their business or something like that, and they want to get that engagement, and they just post stuff out there without really having a formula in place. And so I was like, oh, didn't even occur to me, but I can see how that would be helpful to have that. Yes.
Truly helpful, yes. Because
Mm-hmm.
nowadays they're using for ads, right? They use
Right.
for everything that they can use, most
Right.
especially companies.
Yes, a lot of companies are utilizing those tools, absolutely. And celebrities, right? They utilize it
Mm,
to get their music out there, or if they're actor or actress, to do that, and to get their voice and their platform out there. Yeah, it's very interesting. Even going on LinkedIn, I follow different organizations. I've always supported animal organizations, so I follow like ASPCA and stuff like that. So I noticed they'll post things even on LinkedIn and things like that about their all the things that they're doing to rescue animals, and I'm like, wow, this is marketing, marketing
yes.
101, right? Yeah, marketing
Marketing
101.
101.
Yep, exactly. So very interesting to see how companies are utilizing it as another form of advertising. Whereas before it used to be TV, radio, newspaper, right? But social media has become part of that fabric of marketing and advertising now. So,
I think
yep,
it's number one now,
I think
comparing to
so.
radio and TV, which
Right.
is people are addicted in scrolling, and they take the chance, the opportunity. Oh, people are hooked to this, so we need to add to this kind of uh, addiction.
Right. I think one thing that these companies and individuals aren't, I just thought of this, that they're not thinking about is, how these advertisements and social media posts, they want to grab people's attention, right?
Mm,
T- and make it stand out among the others. But one thing I don't think that they're realizing is that if you make something too bright, too flashy, It's not good for people that have certain disorders like sensory processing disorders. If you have too many flashes, too many bright things, it can be hard for people like that. So I think that's what individuals and what companies need to be aware of, is that you need to make sure things are accessible for people, and it's not going to trigger something for them, or it's not going to be something where they can't view it because it's just, yeah, because they have some type of condition that would prevent them from doing that
Mhm.
as well.
I think Miss Jackie, if you compare scrolling on social media, you can compare to sugar. We are addicted to sugar, the same like
Mm,
scrolling. Just like every time, oh, I want to, instead of doing something, you want to, like, oh, I want to scroll to see more,
mm,
right?
right.
Just like sugar, I want more because sugar is like part of our daily lives now. That without sugar, it's something missing.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and I think one thing too, that if you go to click on a social media post and then it'll recommend another one for you, or it'll take you to something else, it almost feels like you're kind of getting lost in the shuffle of it all, right? And then before you know it, you're way deep into it and you're like, "What happened? How did I get here?" And you're just like, "Wow, here I am an hour later and I'm still scrolling, and what,
Scrolling and
and I've done
scrolling
that before.
for
It's
two
called doom scrolling,
hours.
right? Yeah, that's what they call
So
doom scrolling. And
addicted.
yeah,
Hmm.
it is. And then so I actually don't go on Instagram much anymore. I haven't been on my Facebook account in at least a year because it became too addicting for me. And
Habit,
before I
yes.
knew it, yeah, it was a habit where I was like, oh, okay, wow, I'm spending an hour or 2 hours on here, and I could be doing other things. So yeah, so I haven't been I don't even think I've been on my Instagram account for 6 months looking at it, because it became too much. Because I'd look at cat videos, right? Because I used
Uh-huh.
to have cats, so I'd look at these little or pet videos that were funny, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then sure enough, I would be an hour later still looking at and liking things and forwarding, and I'm like, oh geez,
It
Jackie.
consume you. It
Yeah, it's like
consume
I
you.
love cat videos, I love dog videos, but why did I spend an hour doing that? What happened? Yes.
So Miss Jackie, do you think how do algorithms influence what user believe is popular, important, or cultural relevant?
Mm. Yeah, I think those algorithms, yeah, those they make they rank everything, right? So depending
Mm-hmm.
upon what you're clicking on or what you're viewing, that algorithm is behind the scenes curating things for you. So it's giving you all those based on how you rank things or what you're viewing, and then it gives you recommendations and those targeted ads. So yeah, it's yeah, because if I was to go into Instagram right now, it would probably the first thing that would show up would be a pet video. I'm sure, because it knows, hey, you've watched a lot of pet videos. So yeah, so I think it would do that. And but then if you have someone else that looks at education videos, right, then it would give you education videos. So it almost feels like Big Brother is watching you in a sense, don't you think? Like,
Yes,
wow, yeah, it's
they
like big,
they know they know what
yeah,
you're doing, and
right,
then and
somebody
then
watching
sudden
me.
and then suddenly it will pop up. Why I do have this? I never
Right.
do this because they the algorithm that you're doing, they steal from you, which is your,
Mhm.
it's supposed to be your privacy, but it's not.
Right.
Everybody is watching you because they use for your ads. Okay,
Right. Mhm.
Miss Jackie like this, so we need to do this, put inside these algorithms. Mm.
Right. Exactly.
Ex-
Yeah,
ex-
and those apps, yeah, that's scary. Yeah.
yes, that's very scary. Except for
Mm.
Safari, they using that. They said they have these uh, guardrails to protect you from Big Brother. Mm.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm
Yes,
glad
with
Safari has that. Yeah.
Safari have that. I don't know if it's just only for marketing, but yeah, I think I observe it's true because there's
Mm.
nothing pop up when you are doing surfing on Safari. There's nothing that it will pop up automatically. Why is there is like this? There's a question mark comparing to
Yeah.
Google. while
Right.
Google is watching you.
That's true.
There's no guardrails for Google because they need that. They need to put algorithms that, okay, Daniel Lucas like to surf this, so we need to impart this ad so that who knows, he will buy.
Mhm. Right. Exactly.
Marketing. We need to
Yes.
have a marketing 101.
Right. Yeah, that's true. There's this one browser out there, and I haven't seen commercials on it lately, but it's called DuckDuckGo, I think.
Oh, that, yes, I have the,
Yeah.
I have that
Yeah.
also. DuckDuckGo,
Yeah.
just
So
like
that way you don't get
Safari.
the ads. Yeah, it's like Safari, so you don't get
Mm.
all the annoying ads and stuff like that. So yeah, it's and what they do in the commercial, and I don't know if they run it in other countries too, but the one in the United States, they have the two guys and they have a divider between them, and then they got these little, they look like, to me, they look like drones that are kind of hovering over. And so the guy that's using Google, they've got all the drones hovering over him, and then the other guy, they can't get through to that barrier, right, to the guy that's using DuckDuckGo. So yeah, so it kind of makes you wonder, yeah, is there drones watching over me and tracking all my moves and where I go? Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So, Miss
Yes.
Jackie, how do social media platforms use behavioral data to predict shape our user attention? That's what we are talking about right now,
Right.
right?
So, yeah, I think what it does is it looks to see how often you're going on there, where you're going on social media, what you're watching, what you're clicking on, right? What you're liking, what you're commenting on. So it's actually just taking all your behavior patterns and every action that you're doing, and it's recording that behind the scenes, and then taking that and shaping that into what it's going to give you and going to personalize for you. So, so I think it's doing that. That's why I kind of wonder the Big Brother thing, is it's recording my every move, and yeah, and some people don't like that. Some people,
Yes, invading
they're
their
like,
privacy, as they said,
yes, right,
which is true, right?
right,
Invading your privacy is something else, and we need to protect ourselves, people. If you think that using this browser is protect you, why not use this browser? Because it's give you protection. And just like we're talking about on AI 101, once you input something in an AI platform, it will add something to his memory that, oh, you like this, oh, you like that. And once you do something, it will add. Because last time you do this, I give you more enhancement. Just like in doing in the social media, what you clicking, what you giving notification or giving comments, it will add to your memory, which is they build for marketing,
right.
which is that's that is what happening right now, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
definitely utilizing social media in that way for marketing and advertising. Mm-hmm.
Marketing. That's why Meta become billion because of
Right.
our privacy. If only Meta can sell all those data to a market or agency to a billion, they will earn a lot.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. I was going to go into market research at one point when I was in college, earned my undergraduate degree in marketing, and then I got my master of business administration. So then I pivoted, went into education, but I still utilize that marketing degree and that MBA all the time, right? So yeah, it's very interesting how I wonder if people in marketing are making good money now. Possibly, especially with social media, right?
That's why
Yes.
Facebook is free, right?
Right.
X is not. So it's true what they said. If it's free, there's a hidden
Mm-hmm.
something, because not everything is here is free. You need to pay something, which is true. It's free because they need your information. It's free because they need for ads. It's free because they need something deeper beyond that. And we need to watch out for that. Our privacy is concerned, and I think it's about time that the government will be involved,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
that our privacy is very important, that not everybody, we are not a celebrity that, well, everybody knows, right, that
Right.
the people owns you because you're a celebrity. That's what we people think. If you're a celebrity, people own you. They have the right to know everything what you're doing, but uh, that is not right. We have our own privacy, which is we need to protect.
Right.
But in the AI world and the social media world, it's not, because every time you input something, it automatically add your potential that that's not your private moment, which is you're thinking it's your private moment. It is not.
Hmm.
So, Miss Jackie, what strategy can creator use to work with the algorithms rather than constantly struggle against them?
Mm.
Yeah, especially the content creator, they're struggling,
Right.
right?
That's so true. Yeah, because you feel like you're in competition with the social media, right? And having
Especially
to,
TikTok.
yeah, especially TikTok. I don't have a TikTok account because I didn't want to add more social media to my life. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then thinking about China and how TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which is in China. I was like, do
Mm-hmm.
I really want my data going to China? I didn't want to take that chance. So I'm not one of the ones that ended up, following along and getting TikTok. So yeah, I think it's, and I think young people today, they think, oh, I can be an influencer, I can be a content creator, and I
Yes,
can make millions of dollars, but nothing's that easy. If it was easy,
yes,
you and I would be doing it. So
definitely.
we're not doing it. So yeah, or on YouTube, right? You're like, oh, I can have a YouTube channel and make tons of money. So I've even had people reach out to me in other countries like India and Pakistan and everything like that, and they're like, "Oh, I can boost your YouTube channel and get you a lot of money." And I'm like, "It can't be that easy."
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
So yeah, so I think we have to be careful about those things and go, nothing's ever free, nothing's ever easy. So it's going to cost you
Yes,
something, right?
you need to work hard. What I do
Yes.
on my YouTube channel, Miss Jockey, instead of hiring all those people, I do it by myself. I
Right.
do like ads, do ads all my clips, and that's what I earn lots of subscribers. I
Right.
just run ads, and I do it by myself. I pay it through YouTube account, which is now I'm experiencing lots of subscribers coming, and I think it's that's the right way. Rather than you're hiring other people, which is you don't know what they're gonna do with your account,
Right.
which
I
is
agree.
they give you a fake account, a fake subscribers, fake something else. So it's
Mm,
better to do it yourself, people. Uh,
right. Yeah.
put guardrails to yourself.
No,
Learn something.
yeah, and it's authentic. You've got authentic listeners. I agree with you. You don't get the clickbait, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you get somebody where you're like, is this real or is this a bot,
Fake,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that's true. It's genuine and authentic. That's important.
It's hard to build genuine, authentic. It takes time, people,
It
but that's the
does.
process.
Right.
You
Exactly.
need to undergo the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, it's true. And I've even had people ask me with my podcast, like, do you want it to grow exponentially and, hire this person, hire that person? I agree with you. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather control it myself and not have to segment it out to different people. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
like to be able to know that everything I'm creating is high quality, it's authentic, it's genuine. And then it keeps people coming back for more, right? And then they share it with
Yes.
others and you get that word of mouth. Word of mouth, you know this, Daniel. Word of mouth is better than
Powerful.
anything else. Yes, it's so
Hmm.
powerful. Yep. Yes, people will
Definitely.
remember when they got that recommendation, like, hey, go check out this podcast or go check out this video or something like that. They'll remember they got it from a friend or coworker. Absolutely.
The oldest way of marketing. I think we need to have marketing 101, Miss Jackie, as a podcast.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Number 7 is
What?
on the way because I have all that business experience, right? I have a marketing degree.
Marketing 101.
I
Why
know.
not? We're
Oh my
thinking
goodness.
about it. So Sooner or later, Miss Jackie will say yes for sure.
And then you're going to ask me, oh, do one about education because you know about education. That'll make
Marketing
eight.
101 in the making, people. We will let you know sooner or
Oh,
later.
you got
So,
me
Miss,
peaked. You got me intrigued.
yes.
Yes. Mm.
So, Miss Jackie, what the ethical responsibility should technology companies have when designing algorithms that influence billions of people? They are
Mm.
crazy about it. Algorithms. They want to be number one
Yes.
on TikTok, most especially. They follow the algorithm.
Right.
Oh, if you want to be number one, you need to follow this algorithm on TikTok or whatever.
Right. Exactly. Well, I think one thing that's important is not having underage people on there because I
Yes.
think
Mm.
that's not good. Especially, I think with social media in the United States, I know I think it's under 13. They can't be on social media. But these kids today are finding a way around it. So I think these companies need to do I think they need to do a better job of that, especially social media. But even the companies that are doing the advertising, be aware of that. And I'm not sure how they can do that, but just find a way to have it so that young people don't go on there. Um, yeah, wait till they're a little older to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. They should have a guardrails. We need
Hmm.
to have that because we're exposing innocent people that they are not ready yet.
Right,
But in other
exactly.
hand, Miss Jackie, I think there's pros for doing those algorithms because people nowadays they are more creative. Those
Mhm.
people are not given a chance by big companies to be creative, like to be an actor and actresses. They're giving this chance to give themselves a chance to shine,
Right,
right?
right.
Because now they giving these algorithms to be an actor and actresses. Now they given a chance to earn money.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Who would have
Mm.
thought? Yeah.
What do you call this, influencer nowadays? They call influencer.
Yes. Hmm. Influencers, yeah. Content
Mm.
creators sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
They've had some young individuals that I've never even heard of them, and then all of a sudden you hear, "Oh my goodness, they're making millions of dollars creating videos and things like that." So yeah, it's mind blowing sometimes to think
Mhm.
that they're
But
making all that money. Yeah.
yes, but sometimes they said it's a fake news for those people.
Yes.
Don't you think, Miss Jackie? They just making it up, but in the real world, it's just like they earning half of it.
Yes. And I also wonder too, like we talked about with AI, I wonder if some of the content that's being created, if it's not
Fake.
authentic. Yeah, if it's
Mm-hmm.
AI generated, because I heard about this YouTube channel,
Yes.
and it was getting millions and millions of views. I mean, it was crazy. But then I come to find out that it was all AI generated. So it's a
Oh,
company that's doing that and just putting it out there. It's sad though, because then you think about, what about the genuine content creators, right?
yes.
Is it overstepping what they're doing and taking away from their creativity and giving genuine views to them instead? So I think that's where we need to be careful too, right? With
Sure.
that. Yes.
That's why, Miss Jackie, I never edited out my mistakes in any podcast that I'm any episode that I'm doing because it signifies that we are genuine, authentic, and we are not AI.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
something that I'm putting to each of my episodes, and I'm just saying to myself, well, next time I'll do better. I will make mistake as a challenge for me to get getting more better and better and better, which is
Right.
true, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that
In the
helps.
world, in the world of AI, we need authenticity. Right?
Absolutely. Especially with all the technology and the AI. Yeah, it's more important than ever, I think.
Yes,
Yes.
they can provide a song for you to make you perfect professional singer.
Mhm.
Mm, right? They can make
Right.
your voice like Justin Bieber, just like what? rap Eminem, which is
Yeah,
so wow.
right. It's
Mm.
amazing. Yep. I saw the other day there was somebody that made their voice sound like Sylvester Stallone, and I'm like, wow,
the
crazy.
the
Yeah.
voice of Rogan, or to make a
Yeah.
podcast like Rogan. Why
Right.
not? It's easy nowadays. So we need to have authenticity, people, if you want to compete with AI, because people want authenticity.
Right. They
They
do.
they they hate fake videos. They hate fake voices, which is this is our aim to win against AI authenticity.
Hmm.
So, Miss Jackie, to wrap up our discussion for today, what else you can say about social media?
Oh, I would say one thing is if you have young children, maybe reconsider how young they're actually accessing social media and just think about the long term effects with them. So maybe it'd be okay to hold off a little bit, and you don't have to, I don't think we have to do what others are doing. And just know your children and know what they need and who they are, and it's okay to wait a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there's no rush. I think that's why Australia, what else? Which country they're banning
For
uh,
kids, yes,
kids?
Australia did it. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Is it
Australia for
US
sure.
too?
Not yet, but I think we might get there soon,
Soon,
possibly.
sooner or
Mhm.
later.
Right.
I hope so. I hope
Right now
Canada
it's
too.
13. Yeah, they have to be 13, but they're finding a way to apparently get past it, and do that. So, yep.
Mm. Yes, people, in algorithm era of social media, success is less about fighting the system and more about understanding how it works. Algorithms are designed to prioritize content that captures attention, generates engagement, and keeps user on the platforms itself. So, Miss Jackie, would you like to plug in something?
Sure, be happy to. So, if those out there that are listening and watching like to learn more about education and how AI plays into that, and a little bit of instructional design sprinkled in, they can follow my podcast wherever they listen. It's called Designing with Love. And they can also reach
Yeah.
out to me on LinkedIn as well if they like.
Yes. Designing with love, people. Let's support Miss Jackie. And of course, the 101s that we are doing. Every Friday, we're doing AI 101, Tech 101, and Mystery Stories 101. And for Friday, we are doing our Bible Verses 101, Coach 101, and of course, a new podcast, Current Events 101. Sooner or
Yes.
later, Marketing 101. Who
Yeah.
knows? Who knows? Love letters as well. So if you don't like our live episodes, because we're doing every Friday and Saturday, as well our podcasts, well, you can tune in us on Universal Podcast on Live 365 in the US and Radio Talks in the UK. So, Miss Jackie, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for joining us and keep learning.
More to come, people. See you soon.